Hey, Nicole,
Hey, what?
this is our first episode here on our channel.
You know what? I think it is.
Hey guys, my name is Ruth.
And I'm Nicole.
And welcome back to our YouTube channel of BVB Army Hearts to Hearts. Our first episode, guys!
Party!
First up, I wanted to say thank you so much for all the support and love from our last quick intro to our channel. We are so excited for this channel and to see where it goes, for involving a lot of you guys, the fans here and stuff, and talking to you later down the road. And just thank you again for giving love and support on our first quick, weird intro video. So
Yes, and thank you to everyone who's going to continue to keep watching. We appreciate it.
So we figure for our very first episode, just to do a introduction of who we are and also give you a very short version of our Blackfield Brides story. So for those of you who know me specifically, I do have a YouTube channel here in June for BVB month, which I like to call on International Blackfield Brides Day. I uploaded a 2-part series, and that's where I met this wonderful person right next to me, Nicole. And I did this whole 2-part series of hearing BVB fan stories and stuff. So if you go watch that video, it's a little bit more into depth. If you want to definitely check that out, but we'll do a quick recap of both of our BVB stories here. So yeah, I'll go first.
Okay. Thanks for volunteering.
So again, for those of you, my name is Ruth. Maybe some of you have recognized me. And yes, I am the person who does help run Blackfield Brides TikTok account over on TikTok. And just thank you so much for the support over there on TikTok. I know a lot of you guys would like to see the band members, but just keep in mind, they have a busy schedule because they're going back on tour very soon. So we're going to try our best to update the TikTok as much as we can though. So, but yeah, that's kind of who I am. I've been a fan of Blackfield Brides 12, 11 years now, literally since I saw their first music video. So it's just it's been amazing. Obviously I can't wait for the concert, going there to the Seattle area. So anyone in the Seattle area, you might see me. Don't be afraid to say hi. So, it's kind of where I am right there. So
Right. Well, hello, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Nicole. Some of you may or may not have seen me on BVB's pages sometimes for my lovely Blackfield Brides tattoos that I have. But I have also been a fan of Blackfield Brides for roughly around, I want to say 11, 12 years as well. For me, it all started back in high school, found them on YouTube. I just instantly fell in love, A lot of you guys can find me on Instagram and Twitter for each one. I am at Wild1Nicosaur. There you'll see besides this, I do a lot of modeling, do some wrestling. So yeah.
yeah,
that's me.
Yeah, and it's fun because when we met each other for my channel series, I've told Nicole this several times. I swear, I think she is my twin because we have a lot of things common when it comes not only to Black Veil, but also just in general. I literally asked her the other day, what is your favorite color? And I think I even said besides black or something. You said black and red. I'm like, okay, we are twins. We're I am claiming we are twins. So
I thought that was so crazy when you're like, me too. I was like, well, I'll be damned. Really?
So it's going to be interesting to figure out what else we have in common here, and obviously to figure out just in general or get to know each other a bit more here too. So because you discovered Black Veil on high school years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same here. And my whole introduction to Black Veil, and I have a whole video on my channel here too, is one of my ex-boyfriends who kept shoving rock music down my throat, because back then I did not listen to rock. I was more into pop and a little bit of R&B, but I kept throwing rock at me. So there was Avenged Sevenfold, Panic at the Disco, Bullet for My Valentine, Escape the Fate, and obviously Blackfield Brides. And then I remember the day on his Facebook feed he posted the Knives and Pens music video, and I don't know what literally made me click that video. Maybe it was just fine, I'll see what's up with this band just to give it a try. I don't regret that choice because ever since I watched that video, I mean, I was hooked onto the lyrics, the whole aesthetic of their looks. And then I obviously, Andy at 17 years old, yes, he was cute. So I was just like, I'm hooked, and I'm so happy I clicked on that video on his feed. So to my ex, hi, thank you.
So what grade in high school would you say that you actually found
freshman
them?
Freshman year.
Oh my gosh. I think for me it was sophomore, because it was like I found them like more towards the end of 2009, like right around the September, October time. So it was going into 2010. So I think that was sophomore year. Was it?
You're good as
No. Yeah, no. Because it goes freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, right? Okay. Mine was probably more sophomore. You know, I really don't know now. Yeah, sophomore.
Mine was definitely freshman year. I did see like an early photo, and I'll try to find it and plug it in here, but like I did see an early photo of it. I think it was like a backdrop, and they were in like a just trash can type deal, and I think someone was holding a pizza box, cardboard something. I swear that photo exists. Like I'm gonna have to look for this photo deep in the internet, but I swear that was like their first photo I ever saw of them, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I saw Knives and Pens. I'm like, oh, that was you guys. Got it. So
you know what's so funny about like finding things and liking it, what I love is, you know, before we didn't know who Black Veil Brides was, and I can't say the same for you because I'm not sure, but like for me, never saw them anywhere, never heard them anywhere until, you know, just happened to click on them randomly on YouTube, just like you know, oh, okay, I'll try this, you know, see how they are. And isn't it just crazy how the moment you fall in love with something, you just start seeing and noticing it everywhere? Because I'm telling you, I'm like, I never saw Black Veil Brides in Hot Topic before, but when I started listening to them, they're all over in Hot Topic. So I was like, how did I not see that before?
I have to say, because we found them in high school years, and so like when at least this my hunch is like when we discovered them, it was before we Stitch These Wounds album even came out, and so like all they had as music wise was obviously Knives and Pens, and then their Sex and Hollywood EP album that you could find on iTunes, and I think a copy of Morticia Daughter, I swear that was a thing, and there was another one like you know what? I still have it on my phone. I'm going to look this up right now. I still have it on iTunes because I remember looking them up on iTunes, and they didn't have much, but I downloaded whatever I could. So,
are you thinking of the Gunsling?
Yes,
I won't lie. I love that song.
Like, I was just like, oh. Yeah, so here's like their single for Perfect Weapon right here I got from iTunes. And then here's the Mortician's Daughter one, Sex in Hollywood. And then where's the Gunslinger? I don't think the Gunslinger was on iTunes actually. Maybe it wasn't.
I don't know. I didn't find any of their songs on iTunes because back in that time, I didn't have like an Apple iPhone or anything. I didn't even really know what iTunes was. Like I knew what it was, but I didn't have one, you know, like my parents were like, we're not going to spend money on that thing. So like I found all of mine through like YouTube.
God, YouTube and iTunes were so different back then.
Right?
So simple back then.
I know. I swear YouTube was so different back then too, compared to what it is now.
100%. But like going what you said about like, once you've heard about Black Veil Brides and you start seeing it everywhere, even today, like, because even, yes, they came out with albums, like, how many albums do we have out? 4, 5-ish? If you don't count the remake, how many is there?
Yeah, if we don't count the remake, then yeah, 5, I want to say.
5. Yeah, there's 5 albums out, and it's crazy because like as of right now, they're like booming everywhere from mainstream to the radio and stuff, which congratulations, Black Veil Brides, on that. You deserve that. And I was actually talking to my cousin the other day, and she's like, you know, it's crazy because like I knew Black Veil Brides because of you, because you were a friend, but now that I'm going out, they're getting bigger. Like my people at work are talking about it, and I'm just like, oh, that band, and they look surprised, like, how do you guys know? Like, oh, because my cousin is a fan, but like I'm surprised you guys are like, oh yeah, their songs are on the radio. So it's just like they're like getting bigger now, and it's crazy because like they've been around for so many, and like people who knew the band are in the fan culture and like in the BVB Army, obviously. So that's so people outside of that army and the fandom are just like now discovering who they are, which I find so amazing and awesome. So
I think it's incredible. And you know, looking at it back when they first started and just how they have been progressing, I feel like, you know, they almost were like invisible to the people that didn't care about, you know, the look. I feel like it was always the look that got people to not listen, but now we're seeing them everywhere. And I feel like all those people all the ones that really, you know, weren't even giving them a chance are now giving them that chance, and they're digging it, you know. Those people are liking them.
Exactly.
So I think that's incredible that people are finally giving them a chance, you know what I'm saying?
And I think they're going all out with their new concept album, the Phantom.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. First, it's a concept album. I think, yeah, their second. Well, I guess it's their second.
Yeah, because wasn't we Wretched and Divine was technically like yeah.
And then they tried to do a spin-off with Veil, but I don't really consider that as a concept.
I mean, I don't either.
Veil is a roller coaster for me now. I'm just going to say that right now. Every time I listen to it, it's mixed emotions and a roller coaster. Just going to say it. I mean, it's great, but this is a roller coaster of emotions listening to it. So
it's great. I feel like they keep progressing too, you know, like you never know what to expect from each album. And that's what I love. I love the guessing game.
But I do consider the Phantom Tomorrow it's like their second concept album, and then obviously like we just heard announcements of a new comic book series coming out and stuff, and that is crazy with an action figure of Blackbird. And then like not only is the comic book like just one like the Ghost of Ohio type deal, but this is going to be like a 6-part series of their comics. So like so it's just like,
who wouldn't be excited for that?
For that, and then they have that, and then obviously merch and other stuff coming out. I'm just like, wait, what? So I'm just like, the fans are going to freak out when we get closer to the release date of their album. So I'm just like, oh my god. So.
All this is so exciting. I feel like I know everyone is like maybe not too happy about the wait, but like the wait's going to be worth it. And, you know, I feel like
it's going to be worth it.
Just keep counting down the days. It's going to help this year go by fast, you know, because you got something to look forward to.
The fans mean so much to the band. And Andy has expressed that over and over again, how he appreciates the fans of giving them support and stuff, because without the fans, I don't think they would be where they are now, honestly. So, and he has listened to the fans, because a lot of fans were disappointed that there was no vinyls when the first release came out. So he definitely listened to them, and he's giving them what we want. What most of us want are the vinyls. So it's just like, that's really awesome. So
I love vinyls, honestly. Oh my goodness. And you know, it does suck too, because like you can go into like a lot of stores and you'll see a lot of vinyls from tons of bands, a lot of old bands too. But like, I swear you never see a Black Veil Brides vinyl. And I don't think it's because they're not putting them out. I just think fans want them so bad that they get sold out. You can't find them anywheres but in fans' houses.
I'm super excited. I'm just so I feel weird saying this, but I'm so proud of Black Veil Brides, of their achievements, of what they got and stuff, because I mean, for those fans who did watch the acoustic online concert of obviously they went down the timeline, and then when it went to Veil, you know, it broke my heart just hearing them say like how disconnected they were when making that album. And I think during that time period for them, you know, there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that the fans don't know, and certain things were brought up, and it made sense of why they were very disconnected during that album. But I'm just so happy that it wasn't the end, it wasn't farewell, it wasn't goodbye, and that Lonnie's now here, and I'm just like, yay. So.
No, they're back and they are better than ever. And I must say, I watched one of the acoustic sets, and I was like, I was starstruck. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I didn't expect certain songs that they played to even be acoustic. So it's like to hear it in like a different kind of sound, I was like, I was in love. Oh my gosh, like they should do more acoustic more often.
I honestly think I really am hoping that eventually down the road in one of their concerts, because I know some, like I think in the Resurrection tour, did you go to that? You went to that concert.
I did. Yes.
That it was Asking Alexandria was with them, and I think somewhere it was their song somewhere something that they sang it acoustic, and at least in the Seattle show and I went to, they sang that acoustic, and it was just beautiful. So I'm like thinking maybe down the road Black Veil Brides will do one song acoustic on their tour. So, or maybe
honestly,
I don't know.
I would love that so much. Oh my gosh, I would love that. I mean, I can't lie. I have been like every single concert I've been to, I'm like, please play Lost It All. Like, I just want, I want to hear them play like a really slow song. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, have you not heard Lost It All live?
I've heard it live from other fans, but like for me personally, like just to be there and experience it, they haven't played it. Not on like in Denver, no. I know. I'm so bummed. I know.
I really hope they play it for you when you go and see them, because the first time I heard it, I was at the Resurrection tour. The first two notes, knew the song, cried immediately. So I'm just like, I was freaking out because like I never thought in a million years I would hear it live. Hearing it live, there's just no words. There's just no words to describe hearing that song live. It just takes my breath away. It's just like, it's beautiful. You hear the fans singing the chorus, we all fall down, and then at the end it's just like, it's just like a nice warm hug. That's like the best way I can put it. It's just, yeah, it's beautiful. I cry every single time I hear it. So
you definitely have me excited. Like that's what I'm looking forward to.
I'm hoping they do play it for you. So
would be great. Would be awesome.
Yeah. So, as we mentioned before in the intro of this channel and also in the beginning of this channel, we are looking forward to talking involving fans here. Like, obviously, I talk to fans here and there. I'm sure you do too, Nicole, of fans. And like, we definitely want to involve you guys in this channel. Like, even if it's like a specific topic, or maybe you guys have a challenge for us and you want to challenge us in our BVB knowledge. I've been challenged already by Sherry. Hi, Sherry, about naming all the Black Veil Brides songs in each album. She's gave me homework now for that. I'm still working on it. Don't ask me. But we are looking forward to it. As far as like getting you guys involved, we're still trying to figure out a game plan to do that. Like, what would be the best way to get you guys involved? I mean, obviously we have social media accounts on Instagram and Twitter and stuff. We are still working on trying to figure out a best way to get you guys involved. If that's through making a separate Instagram account or Twitter account for this channel, we will do it. Or maybe there's a form out there that we just don't know about yet, and maybe you guys can tell us like, there's a form for this. So like, if you do, great, leave it in the comments below. That would greatly appreciated. So
right, yeah, just definitely be as active as you guys can. We're open for all suggestions. We want to be able to talk to every single one of you guys,
literally anything. And like just give us some time, obviously, because we're still trying to figure out a lot of things. Like, none of us have ever done this before, so just give us time. But we really want to involve as many fans as we can, if that's just you guys coming and talking to us, asking us questions, or us asking you guys questions, literally whatever it is. So yeah,
sharing stories, anything.
Oh yeah, sharing stories, that's another huge thing. I know a lot of fans who saw my 2-part series on my own channel, even on TikTok and stuff, like they're asking me, when am I going to do it again? And like, I really want to. So hopefully maybe we can make this a thing here on this channel, where every single month we just specifically talk to a fan and hear their Black Veil Bride stories and stuff. So yeah.
Oh, I would love that. That would be great. I'd love to hear every single one of everyone's stories. I think this is so amazing, and what I personally loved about doing that video with Ruth was, I feel like maybe not for everyone, but for me personally, I never really got to have another friend in my life that liked Black Veil Brides as much as I did. So to be able to share that story with Ruth, to me personally, felt so amazing, and that's how I want everyone to feel when they are coming to this channel. I want everyone to feel like they're just, you know, you all can just have fun telling us your stories, swapping and just sharing everything. Like, it's a very, very amazing experience.
It is. And I honestly love hearing the fan stories, especially like just how BVB has impacted you guys. Cause like they have definitely impacted so many fans out there. Just to hear you guys' stories, if for those of you who are welcome and comfortable opening up about it, it's like, it's amazing to hear it. So yeah, guys. So yeah, if we will, again, we're working out a lot of kinks. We're not kinks. We're working on a lot of like things here and there, bugs, situated stuff. So again, be patient with us, guys. We're doing it, but we really hope you guys enjoy the series. So thank you so much for watching this first episode. I know we kind of went kind of here and there and stuff, but you know, this is how we learning experience goes. So, you know,
right.
If you do want to follow us on our social media accounts, all the links will be down in the description. Please subscribe to our channel, and eventually we'll get other stuff going, and then we'll let you guys know about that. So thank you guys so much. So we'll see you guys next week.
Yes.